racing. Untidy start. Paradise Flower jumped onto Pembroke, who cost himself a couple of lengths. Pocket Watch also a bit sluggish off the mark. Raining Rubies got a good break, so too did Kit Kat Katie. Golden Torrance is in the yellow sleeves and cap, looking for some direction. Paris Pike, or Pike Place rather, is towards the inside. The orange sleeves and cap. Future Night is in the blue and silver. Then back towards the middle outside. Hotter Ruby and Hawkbill, the market rivals, race together. The Donnellys in the bright blue. Then George Handel, who's under the outside rail. They follow by Pembroke, who recovers to race ahead of a few. Out after those is Captain Efficient in the all red silks. Paradise Flower still looking for a head. Pocket Watch is one of the back markers. They get to the final 600 metres, and this is where they'll all part. Towards the inside, Kit Kat Katie and Pike Place. In the middle of the course is Raining Rubies. Further back to Golden Torrent, the yellow sleeves and cap. Hotter Ruby and Hawkbill being asked to try and close the deficit on those ahead. Then comes George Handel. The Donnelly was next best, but they got 300 metres left to run. Raining Rubies grimly hanging on. Towards the far side is Pike Place, and here comes the cavalry with Hawkbill, Hotter Ruby and George Handel all moving forward together. Hotter Ruby, George Handel and Hawkbill, the white sleeves and red cap, trying to get to grips. Finishing well is Hawkbill at Hotter Ruby, and Hawkbill has just done it. Hawkbill the winner from Hotter Ruby, George Handel third, and look at the run of Pocket Watch staying on for fourth. Then came Golden Torrent, Kit Kat Katie, Future Night. They were further back in the field. So the winners in the white sleeves and the red cap, he needed a lot of waking up. He needed a lot of cajoling from Craig Zaki to get the better of George Handel and Hotter Ruby. The three were all launching at the same time, so Hawkbill really had to go to the trenches here to see off Hotter Ruby and George Handel, but he's done just that. He's gone down narrowly in his 3 runs to date, and this time he wins narrowly. That is just probably his profile and what he's all about. Deceptive in the way that he goes about it, but with the ability to go, he's finally got out the maiden. So 12 beats 13, then came 11 and 14, so the 2-year-olds have dominated race number 1. Race 2 begins the place accumulator at 10 past 1.
All right, welcome back to the winners' enclosure, and we've really been treated to a cracking finish over here. Of course, the top 3 in the market fought it out. There was no more than a half a length separating the 3 of them, and an eye-catching run from the first time, and number 14, Pocket Watch, who's only learnt the trade late in the day. Well done over here to Lucky Udalakis. Of course, a big well done to Craig Zaki. The owners involved, Mrs. W.J. Engelbrecht Jr. and P.J. Lawrence. I must say, top right from you, Craig, because I don't think you made your job easy. He kind of hit a flat spot going through the 500-600 meter marker, but that's him. I mean, he takes a bit of time to unwind. Lucky has made reference to the fact that he needs a lot more ground, and I think his class has pulled him through today.
Yeah, Brendan, he definitely made hard work of it today. 900, I was struggling. I was already pressing the buttons at the 900. I thought we were in big trouble, and I mean, he really started to find a nice shot towards the end, and he got there. I know he's been unlucky also of late, but he's no sprinter, and we always had the opinion of him going further, and he's going to keep improving. But horse very immature at the moment. Still leggy, learning about the game, but he's progressive.
Look, I mean, you have a look at his form. He's done nothing wrong to date. So you just scratch your head and ask yourself, how has he been getting so close over those sort of trips? Because, I mean, if you watch his race today, he only really started to build with you that last 200 metres.
Yeah, 100%. I said to Lucky, barring his first 3 runs, he didn't travel like he could today, and we thought going the 14 he'd help us out a lot more, but it just shows you. I don't think his mind was fully committed to the job today, although he won. I think he had something reserved, and when the penny drops, we'll see a better horse.
Craig, let's just talk a bit about you and the Hollywood Bets Durban, July coming up. You've been confirmed on Dave the King?
Yes, that's confirmed. He could be anything. He's running the Daily News, was a crack, I thought, and now that Trip of Fortune's a late entry, keeps the weights a little bit lower, which helps. Just on your today's card, I mean, you got Zeus, I think that was Fairy Circle, I think it's its name, as well as Go Ship. Are you just hoping for the best? Hoping for the best. I know nothing about Mr. Morfett's in the next. Hoping for some nice improvement. Zeus, I know on his day he's got tons of ability and a little bit of luck from the draw. He must have a shot. And Go Ship, she won a really good race. The times were nice, and I'm hoping she can back it up. Craig, top right over here as always, and keep up the good work. Thanks, Brendan. Well done to Mr. Engelbrecht, Mr. Lawrence. Tilak and the guys, they keep doing a phenomenal job, and I'm just privileged to be a part of their team. To my sponsors, Maritz Team, thank you.
Well done, Craigie. Good to have Craig Zaki in the winner's enclosure. Well done, Lux. Good to see you as always. I see World Sports Betting have given you a lovely warm jacket. And yeah, I mean, tell us what was going through your head at the 500.
Sure, you don't want to know. It was all going good. It was all going good, from the pens, and yeah, sort of approaching the 600, going through the 600. I thought, what on earth is going on? I mean, they all just ran past him, and yeah, he picked it up, and yeah, no, look, he is a big baby. We've been chasing all these carrots that they dangle, all these bloodstock, bonuses, and so yeah, I've been a bit harsh on him. Look, I mean, to think he was my first 2-year-old run. I mean, as I said, when I first saw him, I thought I'd be doing well if I ran him as a 4-year-old. That's what a big long horse he was, and at least we got this out the way, and. Yeah, just a big well done to Willem, and he was getting anxious all the time, and Buta and Peter Lawrence. Look, I think he's going to be a nice horse. As you can see him, he's very narrow through the middle. He hasn't got much strength, but yeah, he's got that big long stride, and I think that's what helped him. And I'm glad he can win for them, and I named him. I don't know if you know what a Hawkbill is.
Something to do with a big pipe, I remember.
It's a pipe, yeah, it's a pipe. And Willem has always got a pipe, so I thought, we had to find him a name, and that's how I found Hawkbill. So, yeah, well done to them. I'll speak to them. Let's see what we're going to do with him. And, yeah, I think maybe I need to just get off his case a little bit and let him bulk up.
Look, I think going through the 500, you're probably worried the pipe was coming towards you.
Oh, God, yeah, no, as I say, going through the 500, I said, what? I didn't know. I said, what's going on? I mean, he was sort of going further and further back. They sailed past him, and... yeah, and thank God he picked it up. Look, he does it here in the morning as well. He doesn't show much toe, but that last sort of 100, he starts to sort of reel him in. But so yeah, that's why I don't worry. But yeah, I think he's going to go a hell of a trip, and with that big stride of his. Yeah, he starts thinking all kinds of things. Is he a brass? What is he doing? Is he playing games? So, but he's a baby. We'll give him the benefit, and I'll speak to the guys and see where we're going.
Like, just quickly, Peyton's Tears, a horse that I'm surprised you still got hair on your head, because I know that she can be frustrating, but I mean, she seems to be doing right now the last 2 starts. I mean, 2 good seconds.
3 good seconds.
3 good seconds.
Yeah. So she was in for Thursday as well, which is, I thought, maybe an easier race, with the fillies. But after to run against her, because I think the strongest she runs against, it doesn't matter. I think she just chases whatever's leading. That's the way I'm reading her. So, I'm expecting her to run well. She's got the draw. She's got no weight on her back. And, yeah, let's see. She's a mind boggle. She gets there and sort of just wonders.
In running last time, you must have thought, take whatever price you want.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I think the run before that, she actually proved it, because there's 3 fillies. I think Ashley's 2 fillies and another one, that Southern song, whatever. Anyway, they were all going together, sort of battling at the 200. And she was battling with him. And when Red Maple took off on the outside, she just dropped this lot and took off after Red Maple. And I thought, yeah, well, that's who she is. Yeah.
As long as she's paying her way, because you own her now.
Yes, yeah, no, I'm very thankful. I could see she was never going to make Mary's paddocks. So I just asked Mary, I said, I can have some fun with her. Can I lease her? Mary being Mary, she said, no, you don't lease her, you can have her. And so, yeah, thank Mary for that. And yeah, we'll keep going. And hopefully somewhere along the line, maybe she just decides, you know what, let me do what I'm supposed to do. But yeah, other than that, she's not a nuisance. She pays her way, and we're more than happy.
Lux, World Sports Betting, they're very much on board with you at the moment?
No, not at all.
Not at all?
It's a jacket I found in my office.
Okay, well, it looks brand new.
Yeah, well, I found it in my office this morning, and the wind was very cold, so yeah, I put it on.
I'll be giving 1,500 Rand towards the groom.
Yes.
But before you take that 1,500 Rand, I see 15,000 Rand from the ROA.
Yes, yeah, well done to the guys, yeah.
We'll pay for lunch for the next few months, I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Lux, thanks very much. There's also 1,500 Rand for the winning groom. A big thank you. I won't ask your names, but there we go, Lux.
I think this is Trimore.
Try more. Try more. There we go. Thank you very much to Lucky Udalakis. Thank you to World Sports Betting. They will be giving that 1,500 Rand to try more. And of course, well done to Lucky. Top win over here. The yard's in devastating form at the moment. Long may it continue. Well done to Mrs. W.J. Engelbrecht Jr., to P.J. Lawrence as well. I think he's a horse we can follow. The penny hasn't dropped with Hawkbill. The further he goes, the better he's going to be. There's absolutely no doubt. A good ride from Craig Zaki to get favourite backers off on a flying start.